YouTube, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another little tutorial of mine. As you all know, I try to use my dies. I always do. I always have the goal to use the dies I buy because we all buy tons of them, and then, at least in my case, they end up in my organization and that's it. I don't do anything anymore with most of my dies. I will just admit it. So I want to show you how I made those feathers using a die and just a little bit of glitter from Dollar Tree, you know, all the small packages we always get, plus some paper. This paper came from Joann's, on sale, 13 cents. So it's a pretty cheap craft, but it looks pretty, doesn't it? So let's start. Okay, so what we will need is the die. I'm going to use this one. I have had it for probably 2 years, but I only cut it twice for a project, so I really need to use this die. I will be using that, and because I have a rainbow project going on, I cut it in rainbow colors. So this is how it cuts. It's actually a very pretty die, but I never knew what to do with that. So, however, I will need this, and I picked my glitters, and they are from Dollar Tree, I assume. I've had them for a long time, and I never used them either. So, you know, it's a waste. It just keeps laying in my room. I also have a piece of paper for underneath to kind of catch my glitter, and I will make a card or a piece of paper where I can put the leftover glitter on it. And I have some double-sided tape to do so. So now I will start out by kind of looking. If you're only making one and you have the same glitter, you don't need to do this, of course. But I need to pick out the colors so I know what color to go with. Oh yeah, I will also need some art glitter glue, and I will link this one down below. It's always linked down below. It's such a good glue. Okay, so I will just pick some and put them somewhere, you know, so it kind of is ready to go when I try to do that. And I will start out with one of them, and it's this feather. And I didn't have orange glitter, so I took this, I don't know what color it is, but you can just choose your own color. And that's it. Now I will try to open it without too much glitter on me. Okay, you see all the glitter comes on here already. It's just, those are such small packages. And when you try to do a project, then you cannot put it back in. And it's just, I don't know. I never feel like doing something with this glitter. I have different glitters in bottles, and I feel like they are much better. So what I'm gonna do is I will just put a thin line on top, and art glitter glue dries clear. And as the name says, it is glitter glue. So it is actually, it was made for glitters. But you can totally use it in your paper crafting. It's such a good glue. I'm going to cut off the top of this baggie so I can work easier, even more than that. And I will just put the glue on top of the glitter on top of the glue. I don't care about the glitter falling off because this I will use on the piece of paper I showed you. So I want a really good amount on there. Just like that. And you can do one part, you can do 2 parts, you can do just the upper part, whatever you like. I'm kind of throwing it off there, and I will just let it dry like this. I'm not going to take off everything else. I will do it after it dried. So this is how it's going to look like. I think it's prettier than just to give a feather, but then again, it is, I use up some glitter. So this is how it goes to dry. And I'm just going to pick a piece of paper and put it on top. And I will continue with the second one. This one, I will be sealing off later and trying to use up this. Okay, so for this glitter, I'm going to go with another piece of paper underneath. This time it's going to be green. I will take my little card. I will just run the line. I'm out of double-sided tape. It's easier with double-sided tape because then you can actually see that it's straight. But it doesn't matter. I'm just making a piece of paper that's glittery, just trying to use up. I can either toss it, try to put it back into the baggie, and none of that is working for me. So I'm just gonna throw it off there, and with my finger I will try and make it stick right here. Okay, that's it. I have like a glitter line. I can punch something out later on, you know, just do something with that. Okay, and now I will continue. Same thing, next feather, next baggie of glitter. I just want to use up some of it. All right, so I have my feathers here. This is how they look like. I cleaned one already. This is how it's gonna look like. So all cleaned up. I'm gonna do it to all of the feathers. And this is the card. You can do it or you cannot do it. You know, I just tend to not toss stuff. Yeah, I always try to do something with that. But you can take a punch. I don't know, let me see. I have this Martha Stewart punch here. I'm just gonna, you know, just to show you what I meant by punching and having something done with that. Come on, you can do it. So right there, punch it out, got something. Now I have to pick it up. This is how it's gonna look like. It's just different, you know, you can use it or you cannot. It's all up to you. I'm gonna clean up the feathers and be back. Alrighty, so I didn't go all OCD with my cleaning. I just cleaned it a little bit and I think they turned out really pretty different. I used my dye. You know, I'm very happy with that. So it's, the person can use it wherever. See, this one is a little bit, because I didn't put the glue there all the way, it looks a little different, but it's still all right. I think it can be used as bag toppers, you know, then just as the layer underneath, and then you can do something to it. So it's always up to the person what to do with those. I'm just glad that I did something with my dye because I really didn't use it too much since I have got it. And I want to use my dyes. I want to do something. And maybe this idea helps you out as well. So if it does, like, comment underneath the video. Tell me if you liked it or you didn't. And I will see you in my next video. You just enjoy your day. Bye-bye.